subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
The refreshment process increases stifles
looks much better.
Into a thing of
Target analyzed.
Gun weapon ready, Commander.
Got my lamps on an unfront.
You are the raw material for... Come in, come right in, and be refreshed. Just exalted intellect. Must all fulfill our... The Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Are you ready to realign with the paradigm? To shed all manner of imperfect thoughts?
All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail,
And a quick dip into the lathe of particularity to abrade your imperfections.
I'm Head Refresher Ghoul, and I guarantee when you exit our doors,
You'll be a productive member of our perfect society again. Soon you'll say, goodbye.
Greetings, subject. Or should I say refreshed to be?
Mutagenic property.
Welcome to the Wellnitarian. You're not on my schedule. A walk-in, then.
This is all a mite strength.
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing Why, of course. It is the duty of every subject to submit for a quick mental tune-up whenever we experience imperfect. Our intake evaluation automech here simply needs to ask you a baseline understanding of your character and background. Will assist our facilitators in Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left.
Greetings. Subjects are required to respond 100. Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective. Incorrect. The accepted answer is, I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign. Query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of incorrect. The degree of zealous efficaciousness expected of query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts? Unacceptable. A perfect society demands perfect final. Query. How would your neighbors describe you? Unsatisfactory. The appropriate reply was, they never questioned. Formulating conclusion. Phrenometric 200. Out of the acceptable amount for a true and dutiful protectorate subject is now. Proceed to the nearby pneumatic tube to collect your complimentary. Your realignment with the paradigm begins now.
They sneer at our contentment.
I do believe that's the first test I've ever failed.
Has concluded for today. Please proceed.
Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is
Greeting,
so
unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, response, zeal, noted. With hope, our highly trained refreshment facilitators will share. I am responsible. Medicament dispensement has concluded for the day. Response, medicaments are stored in farewell statement. May refreshment.
that all human beings require direction. As my good friend the Consul would say, at its base, humanity unguided is cravenly, inept, and slothful. We of the Protectorate are not, because we do not allow ourselves to be. The paradigm charts our course, gives us purpose, The console is the firm hand that guides us. Mental refreshment keeps us on task, free from doubt, efficient, perfect. And thus we enjoy amity, luxury, and resplendence. The system provides, the system abides.
The only thing that man's ever loved is the sound of his own voice.
They hate our contentment.
Oh, a new face. Well, I'd welcome you. Admitting you question is the first step in your recovery. But worry not. Soon enough, questions are an unmistakable sign of worry, disquietment. As every loyal and dutiful protectorate subject knows, thinking is best left. You've missed the daily medicament dispensement, if that's what you mean. But you should take that up with the medicament dispensement automech directly. The medicament dispensement automech automechanically dispenses medicaments. The medicament dispensement automech automechanically I see you found the lecture as edifying as all the others here. Good. Head Refresher Gold provides us with daily lectures in audio cartridge form to steer group thinking. Upstairs in the audiovisual aids office, of course. Though that area is off limits to all subjects not a part of facility staff or security. How very interesting. Here, take my pass then. It grants access to all mid-privilege priority areas. You'll feel ever so much better once your frenemy...
That went better than expected.
Not very inquisitive, was she? Seems the mental refreshment process takes the meddling right out of folks.
Huh?
Ready to waste it. On your command.
Taking cover! Improving position!
Combat! I'm the one you need to worry about!
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Operation in progress. Mitigating
Electrical damage. Failing.
Eyes up. Hostiles.
Sustain them!
Privileged access somehow. Our superiors must have arranged it.
Could have sworn no one was due for hours. Wait, you're not a patient. You're not...
He's the first person we've met here who doesn't seem...
Well, out with it. Who are you? Oh, outrageous. Suppose this presents a rare opportunity to hone my argumentative skills against the... To what end are you here? Tell me truly. Speak plainly. No need for dissemblage. I have a proposal for you. I'll provide you what you wish if you debate me. There's a good sport. Do try to keep up. So, what of the Order? Our former allies? Those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in... My position is a burden, gladly taken to ease the suffering of our subjects. I think so they don't... Though your point, while gratingly expressed... What say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists? That actually sounds to have some slight merit when you put it that way. I mean, such a system would leave behind the general... Your point is not completely without worth, I suppose. In the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. The people are unproductively prone to unhappiness. We remove this self-sabotaging flaw so they can fully appreciate the ample bounty we provide, free of doubt and worry. No, I haven't. And that seems a rather facile argument to make about a society that utilizes automechs to Well, admit I assumed this conversation would be more engaging. Did you have any final points you'd like to make? As a, last chance to distinguish yourself? Her opinion to me would be largely all right, fair enough. In that little battle of wits, one of us proved severely outmatched. And I'm not sure you're completely aware of... I am deeply disappointed by your lack of intellect...
Grenade?
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Sorry, get ready.
Get ready.
I'll take care of it, Commander.
Fortificator has ready status.
Let the paradigm work.
Don't hurt him. You're not here to harm him, are you? If so, I must warn you, I will defend the Sovereign. Why, I'm his attendant, of course. I have seen the Sovereign's person. You'll have to forgive him right now. As I said, he is not his best today. We've been here. Since then, he has been receiving dedicated treatment from head refresher Gould himself. Not at all. Why should I? No subject of the Protectorate would ever harm. Who even thinks this stately form before you is the direct descendant of the mate? I will stay true to him and the Protectorate to the end. The Sovereign is receiving the finest possible. Just
Cognitive divisor responsible for the mental refreshment process. More refreshing than ever.
And this month's winner of Auntie's Jingle Contest TM is Factory Technician, 3rd Class Genie Thirunavu Karasar.
Performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered, and it was an ideal first step in affecting my monopoly.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical... What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
An intricately crafted, multi-phase marketing initiative that will introduce Auntie's Choice to the rest of the galaxy and establish the foot. It requires a series of daring, almost impossibly set.
Whole thing's a load of bunco. Calculatory claptrap from a bunch of over-educated know-nothings who are so smart. Go ahead. Tell them who to...
With pleasure! The archive on Cloister analyzed millions of variables with bazillions of permutations to create an idealized path for total competitive domination.
Some oversized computronical doohickey, mapping out key corporate strategery, just all as you please, based on what? We're Auntie's Choice. We know what motivates people better than they do. Real marketing is gut-driven. It's not something you think about, it's something you feel. That is, convince someone to feel. Just leave the big picture ideating to us savvy executives, Ameliorator. Our top-tier expertise is only acquired through experience and...
Yes, suppose we should move on. Ursula, will you do the honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes. The Protectorate have a process called Mental Refreshment. Some kind of mind manipulation business. There's a facility for it on Praetor. Auntie wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important. Fine. Auntie... Oh, do tell. I hope you gathered supplemental materials and recruited the scientist as well. Well, got what we needed. Sometimes a body count can't be
Better in the ground than in our enemy's employ. Nice work.
Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology. That will all no doubt prove useful, but we're most interested in the technology and its results. Can't say I like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult to market to.
How truly unfortunate. Those without desire or drive make terrible customers. They can barely even be considered
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable? But still, they keep on marketing it as virtually foolproof, don't they? So much for their vaunted moral high ground, and so much for us exploiting that piece of technology. Oh, good to know, good to know. Excellent. Well, here's your reward. Too bad about the lead scientist. Converting him would have earned you an above-average payout. All right. For your next assignment, well, it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations! Your storied success has earned you a whole entire minute with our illustrious leader.
Your preliminary chores are complete. Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. Ah, I remember you from before. Fairfield, yeah. Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization? Well, I appreciate the clarity, if not the lack of guile. For now, I suppose we'll remain uncomfortable bed. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees Well now, time's wasting. Do you know the archive on Cloister, the moon-sized computronic contraption? We seized the archive from the Order and held it for a while. Its computronic capabilities were quite useful after a considerable...
You will no doubt recall, it was responsible for creating the monopolistic mercantile methodology plan, our current operations manifesto.
That old hat again.
Whether or not I yet have full confidence in the strategies it devised is presently irrelevant. Regardless, I want it back under our control as soon as possible.
Protectorate forces occupy the area. All of them.
Yet, a skilled operator like you could lead the charge. Slip in where a larger, less cost-effective little sabotage. Some well-timed calling of reinforcements once you retake Spireton. Voila! The Protectorate are gone, at a fraction of the projected price otherwise. And if you have some calculations you want to run on it first, fine. Our goals align. Just sure it'd put you on the Order's bad side. Permanently, hostilely, but I'm certain you're prepared to accept that. Who cares if a bunch of bookish academics are mad at you, right? Splendid. Pull this off. You'll be handsomely
Exactly the kind of surgical operation I recruited you for, and all eyes are upon you.
I can meet you there once you've breached its defenses. Call on me, if and when you need.
Splendid. You have a reasonable amount of my